Where do you live now?
Well, it's funny you asked that question. My house is being sold at auction.
Really?
So I have to go back to Baltimore and put all my things in storage.
Fame looks permanent when you see celebrities on television, walking red carpets, and living lives that seem perfect from the outside. But history has shown again and again that success in the entertainment world is often fragile. Sometimes it isn't years of decline that destroy a career, but one decision, one scandal, or one public moment that changes everything. Fans lose trust, studios step back, and the media attention that once built a star suddenly turns against them. What makes these stories so shocking is how fast everything happens. People who seemed untouchable suddenly disappear from movies, television, or public life. Today we are looking at celebrities who were at the very top of their careers, yet in what felt like a single night, everything changed, and their success began to collapse in front of the world. Mel Gibson, a reputation that changed in one night. Mel Gibson was once one of the most respected and successful actors in Hollywood, known for blockbuster films and award-winning directing. He had built a reputation over decades as a talented performer and filmmaker who could attract huge audiences. However, in 2006, an arrest for drunk driving led to a scandal that quickly spread across media outlets worldwide. Reports about offensive remarks made during the incident caused massive backlash, and the public image he had carefully built over years was suddenly damaged. Studios that once competed to work with him began distancing themselves, and major opportunities disappeared. Although Gibson later returned to filmmaking and found some success again, his fall from the very top was dramatic and immediate. It showed how even a legendary career can be shaken when one moment changes how the world sees you. Charlie Sheen, the collapse of a television king. At the height of his career, Charlie Sheen was the highest-paid actor on television, starring in one of the most successful sitcoms of its time. Millions of viewers tuned in every week, and his popularity seemed unstoppable. But in 2011, a series of public interviews, personal struggles, and highly publicized behavior began to dominate headlines. What started as controversy quickly turned into a full public meltdown that shocked fans and producers alike. His conflicts with the creators of his own show became impossible to ignore, and eventually he was removed from the series that had made him one of the richest actors in television history. The speed of his fall surprised everyone, because just months earlier he had been at the peak of success. His story became one of the clearest examples of how quickly fame can disappear when personal problems become public. Johnny Depp, a public battle that changed everything. Johnny Depp was once one of the most successful and recognizable actors in the world, known for iconic roles that made him a global superstar. For many years, he was a major box office draw, and studios trusted his name to carry big-budget films. However, his career took a sudden turn when his personal life became the center of a highly publicized legal battle that attracted worldwide media attention. Headlines, court proceedings, and public debates dominated the news for months, and the controversy began to affect his professional life. Major studios paused projects, and he was removed from some high-profile film franchises. Although the legal situation later evolved and public opinion shifted in many ways, the immediate impact on his career was dramatic. His story became a powerful example of how personal conflicts, when played out in public, can quickly reshape even the most successful careers. Roseanne Barr, one post that ended a comeback. Roseanne Barr had achieved something rare in entertainment, a successful comeback after many years away from the spotlight. Her revived television show became an instant ratings success, drawing millions of viewers and proving that audiences still loved her work. Everything seemed to be going perfectly until a single social media post sparked a massive public reaction. The backlash was immediate, and within a very short time, the network made the decision to cancel the show despite its high ratings. It was one of the fastest reversals of fortune seen in modern television. A project that had taken years to develop and relaunch disappeared almost overnight. The incident showed how powerful public opinion has become in the age of social media, where one message can spread across the world in minutes and change a career in a single day. Lance Armstrong, from hero to disgraced champion. Lance Armstrong was more than just a professional cyclist. He was a global symbol of determination and survival after overcoming cancer. His victories in the Tour de France inspired millions of people who saw him as proof that anything was possible. For years, however, rumors followed him, and investigations continued to question his achievements. In 2013, Armstrong publicly admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs, confirming what many had suspected but few expected him to confess. The reaction was immediate and devastating. Titles were stripped, sponsorships ended, and awards were taken away. In a matter of days, the image of a heroic champion was replaced by the story of one of the biggest scandals in sports history. His fall was particularly shocking because it transformed not just an athlete's career, but the legacy of someone once considered an inspiration worldwide. Kevin Spacey, a career that stopped overnight. Kevin Spacey was widely regarded as one of the finest actors of his generation, with award-winning performances in film and a leading role in a hugely successful television series. He had built a career based on powerful acting and critical acclaim, and he remained one of the most respected names in the industry. But in 2017, allegations surfaced that changed everything almost instantly. Production companies reacted quickly, removing him from ongoing projects and cutting ties with him. Even completed work was re-edited to remove his appearances. Within weeks, an actor who had dominated screens for decades was no longer appearing in major productions. Regardless of ongoing debates and legal matters, the immediate impact on his career was undeniable. His story became another reminder that in modern media, public image can change overnight, and recovery from such a fall is never guaranteed. Will Smith, one moment seen around the world. Will Smith spent decades building a reputation as one of the most likable and successful actors in Hollywood. Known for his humor, charisma, and family-friendly image, he had earned the admiration of audiences across generations. Then, during a live international broadcast of the Academy Awards, one unexpected moment shocked viewers everywhere. The incident quickly became one of the most talked-about events in entertainment history, spreading across news channels and social media within minutes. Although Smith later apologized publicly, the consequences followed quickly, including professional setbacks and restrictions that affected his public appearances. What made this situation so striking was how a single moment, lasting only seconds, overshadowed a career built over decades. It became a powerful example of how quickly public perception can change, even for someone who had spent years maintaining a positive and respected image. These stories may be different, but they share one powerful lesson. Fame is never as permanent as it seems. Careers that take years, even decades, to build can be damaged in days or even hours. The spotlight that once brings admiration can quickly turn into criticism, and the public figures who seem untouchable can suddenly face consequences that change everything. Some celebrities eventually rebuild their reputations, while others never fully recover, but every downfall reminds us how fragile success can be. Behind the glamour of the entertainment world lies constant pressure, public judgment, and the reality that every action can be seen and remembered by millions. In the end, these stories are not only about celebrities, but about the power of choices, the weight of reputation, and how quickly everything can change when one moment reshapes an entire life.